When does it end? Where does it end? Almost 600 people were attacked by a gunman in Vegas. 600! Think about that. I'm still having a hard time digesting that. 600 people, 59 dead last I checked, and another 500 injured in the hospitals now. That is horrible. That is absolutely horrible. Now, there have been a lot of tragedies lately. The shooting in Florida, the shooting at the congressional baseball game in D.C., the shootings of either a white guy in a black church or a black guy in a white church. Vehicles being driven into innocent people in places like the southern U.S. and parts of Europe like the U.K. So much that I can't even keep track of it all. And this is too far. This is way too far. Then you have people protesting against law enforcement, cops, soldiers, those who fight to serve and protect you from harm or danger. Sure, there are those in the country or in the world, in any profession, who don't always do their job right. And this was pointed out from a member of a Black Lives Matter group at a Trump rally in D.C. recently. But and even as he acknowledged, that's not everybody in a particular job or career field or line of work or duty. You can't just judge the many on the actions of the few. You can't just assume that just because one cop or two cops or three or four or so didn't do their jobs right, that all cops are like that. You can't just say that just because so-and-so is black or white, that there's a clear bias or act of racism to blame. No! People are punished because they break the law. People are punished if they illegally sell drugs, be they pharmaceutical, prescription or non-prescription, cocaine, meth, PCP, to anybody. If they steal from any store or obtain or sell anything, a toy, some food or drinks, weapons ranging from something like a baseball bat to a knife or gun, any of that through illegal means, they are punished. Not because of racial bias, but because they broke the law. That is why we have laws in place to establish order and peace and prevent anarchy and chaos from happening. And yet there are some people out there that are trying to justify those who broke the law. Think about that for a moment. And you can't assume that just because one or so politicians said something wrong or did something wrong, that all politicians are like that. It doesn't matter if you're Trump, if you're Obama, Bush, Clinton, Reagan, Thomas Jefferson, George Washington. People like that are put in place to solve world problems, to make the world a better place for everyone, inside and outside the U.S. And whether some of you people agreed to have them there or not, I'm sorry, and believe me, I'm not bashing the left or right, really. Believe me, I'm really not. But life teaches us that you can't have everything, and no amount of killing innocent lives, statues removed, or vandalizing a property is going to fix that. There are those on both sides, the left-wingers and the right-wingers, politicians, citizens, people on every side of the political spectrum who are disgusted by these actions. I'm disgusted by these actions. And again, these protesters, these particular people, aren't entirely representative of either group, left or right, or any group in between of political thinkers. Then we have the natural disasters, hurricanes in Texas, Florida, and Puerto Rico, the huge amount of wildfires in California, the earthquake in Mexico, all being used by some people as personal or even political leverage against certain political parties or those who support certain political parties. Even people going as far as to say that those affected by these horrific disasters deserved those disasters. That all those people who, just because they thought differently from you, deserved those disasters. This is disgusting. Is this what the people who fought in the world wars, the many who died, not just from this country, but even those who fought alongside of us in other countries, those people who laid down their lives, those many people, guy or girl, of different ethnicities and nationalities, wanted? Those same people who fought for your freedom and my freedom, to be able to live the life we want, to dare to dream, to pursue our dreams, to be able to make our dreams and the life we want a reality. You think that's what they wanted? No! I certainly wouldn't want that either. So when and where does it all end? Really? And I don't care if you're a Democrat or Republican, liberal or conservative, black, white, Native American, Indian, Muslim, Christian, Protestant, Catholic, atheist, Asian, Latino or Latina, guy, girl, transgender, Antifa, neo-Nazi, whoever or whatever you are. This has to stop. This isn't the country I grew up in. This isn't the country I've loved and respected and admired or have been inspired by and felt happy or safe and secure in. The country that I've had some of the best and most cherished memories of my life in, growing up through recently. This is selfish. This is bitter, ignorant, violent. This is bad. This is very bad. I understand people get mad at people for disagreeing with you. I know it's not a comfortable feeling, but murdering people, terrorizing innocent lives, destroying things, this is only making it worse. Hate breeds more hate. Refusing to listen to people, to understand people, and where they're coming from, both in their opinion or even in their life, no matter how different they are from yours. This isn't progression. This is regression. This isn't moving forward. This is moving backward. So next time you want to judge somebody just because they disagree with you, or if you want to hurt somebody, or if you want to destroy something because that person or thing doesn't entirely align with you and what makes you, you, that unique, special individual that is you and solely you, then step back and think about what you're doing. And think about the other side, the people on the other side who have opposing views or just views that differ from yours. Those other unique, special individuals. We all want the same things: life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, to live and grow and prosper, to have a future that we can enjoy and pass down to generations to come, one where we can learn to coexist with one another, and we all have different ways of wanting to attain those things. The key is listening, understanding, and agreeing to disagree, whether you're wrong or right. Also, taking the time to understand the whole picture and not to assume things based on a few things that haven't been fully supported based on what you heard or that's what someone told you heard. Think for yourself. Think for yourself and think with others. We're all in this together, so let's learn to work together. Thanks for taking the time to listen.